I have a sister-in-law. She married my husband's brother, and she's a model. Her name's Abigail O'Neill. She started modelling at the age of 36, and they thought she was 17. She lives like this. She's never drunk, she's never smoked. Mind you, there's a bit of genetics there. She's very beautiful. But remember that genetics loads the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. There are many beautiful women that by the age of getting into their 40s, the wrinkles and the cellulitis is coming, but not with this woman. She's incredibly beautiful. They said to her one day, "We don't want a 17-year-old for this photo shoot." She said, "I'm 40.
Are you above 50 and starting to notice changes in your skin, joints, and overall health? Collagen is a protein that acts like the glue holding your body together. It keeps your skin firm, your joints flexible, and your bones strong. But research shows that after the age of 25, collagen production declines by about 1% every year. By the time you reach 50, your body could have lost up to 30% of its natural collagen. As you age, this loss becomes more visible. Wrinkles deepen, skin starts to sag, joints feel stiffer, and injuries take longer to heal. Collagen production doesn't stop completely, but it slows down enough to make a real difference. But here's the good news. There are some foods packed with nutrients that can help boost your body's natural collagen production. These foods don't just help with younger-looking skin, they also support joint health, strengthen hair and nails, and promote better digestion. So what are these foods that can help you fight the effects of aging from the inside out? Stay tuned as we uncover the most powerful collagen-rich foods that you can start adding to your diet today. Before we begin, take a moment to comment below and let us know where you're watching from. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Let's jump into it.
See, there is a formula, and if you abide by the formula, you will get the results. The movie stars pay $1,000 a week for this, the human growth hormone, because their profession is dependent on them looking good. Well, I'm offering it to you cut price today. 15 minutes of high-intensity interval training a day will cause a release of the human growth hormone, and that will remain active for 24 hours. What a bargain. If you don't think you've got 15 minutes in a day, it's time to do an assessment of what you do with your time. I was reading in a book called Christ Objects Lessons about the stories that Jesus gave, and one about the talents. And the writer commented that the talent we will be most accountable for is the talent of time. What do you do with your time? And if you don't think you've got time to exercise, start to make an assessment of how much time you spend on your phone, how much time you spend on your computer, your iPad. What do you do with your time?
Number 1, bone broth. Bone broth is made by gently simmering animal bones, often beef or chicken, with water, a splash of vinegar, and optional vegetables or herbs for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. As the bones break down, collagen and other proteins leach into the liquid. The result is a clear, savoury broth that delivers collagen in a form your body can use. When you sip a warm cup of bone broth, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to support skin elasticity, maintain the strength of cartilage in your joints, and help repair tissues after workouts. To make your own, roast bones at 400 degrees for 30 minutes to deepen their flavour. Transfer them to a large pot, cover with cold water, add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to help draw minerals out of the bones, then bring to a low simmer. Skim off any foam or impurities that rise to the surface in the first hour. After at least 12 hours, you'll see a thin layer of fat on top that can be skimmed off or stirred back in for extra richness. Strain the liquid, cool, and store in glass jars in the fridge for up to 5 days or in the freezer for 3 months. You can drink bone broth on its own as a morning pick-me-up or late-night snack. It also makes a nourishing base for soups, stews, risottos, or grain dishes like rice and quinoa. Try freezing portions in an ice cube tray so you can add a cube or two to sauces or gravies for a collagen boost without changing the flavour. If you'd rather skip the cooking, organic store-bought versions work, though they can be high in sodium. Look for low-salt labels or rinse briefly under hot water before reheating. Each cup of homemade bone broth can provide up to 10 grams of protein and a range of minerals like calcium and magnesium. It's a good choice if you're recovering from injury, feeling achy after exercise, or simply looking to support skin firmness as you age. Just remember that quality matters. Choose bones from pasture-raised or grass-fed animals and rotate between beef, chicken, and fish bones to get a wider array of nutrients. Number 2, spirulina. Spirulina is a blue-green algae that grows in freshwater lakes and ponds. It's sold in powder or tablet form and has been used for centuries as a food source in parts of Africa and Central America. While spirulina does not contain collagen directly, it is rich in the key amino acids, glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline your body needs to build collagen. It also supplies iron, vitamin B12, and antioxidants like phycocyanin, which can support overall cell health and may help reduce mild skin irritation. To use spirulina, start with half a teaspoon of powder mixed into a smoothie. Its mild, slightly earthy flavour blends well with fruits like banana or mango, leafy greens, and a bit of ginger or mint. Over time, you can boost the serving to 1 teaspoon. If you prefer convenience, spirulina tablets can be taken with water or juice. Just follow the label's dosing instructions. Because spirulina can be high in iodine, it's best to buy from a trusted source that tests for contaminants. And if you have thyroid issues, check with your doctor before adding it to your routine. In addition to the amino acids that support collagen synthesis, spirulina delivers up to 60% of its dry weight in protein, making it one of the most protein-dense plant sources available. Many users report a gentle energy lift after taking it, likely due to its B vitamin profile and iron content. For best results, take spirulina in the morning or early afternoon so it doesn't interfere with sleep. If you struggle with digestion, mix spirulina into thick yogurt or a chia pudding. It's easier on the stomach, and the fat in those foods helps your body absorb spirulina's fat-soluble nutrients. With regular use, you'll be supplying your body not only with the raw materials for collagen production, but also with a host of micronutrients that support healthy skin, hair, and nails. Number 3, sardines. Sardines are small, oily fish packed with nutrients that support collagen in your body. When you eat sardines, you get not only collagen from their natural connective tissues, but also omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, all of which contribute to healthy skin, joints, and bones. Omega-3s help control mild inflammation, which can otherwise break down collagen over time. B12 supports cell turnover, while vitamin D helps maintain bone health, giving you a well-rounded approach to aging gracefully. You can find sardines canned in water, olive oil, or sauce, or buy them fresh at fish counters. If you choose canned, look for BPA-free linings and low-sodium options. To enjoy them cold, drain and toss into salads with leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, and a squeeze of lemon. For a warm meal, sauté sardines in a skillet with garlic, chili flakes, and a splash of white wine until lightly crisp, then serve over whole grain pasta or crusty bread. If you're new to sardines, start with 1 can per week. Over time, work up to 2 or 3 servings. Each 3.75 ounce can delivers about 23 grams of protein, more than 100% of your daily B12 needs, and healthy fats to keep your joints moving smoothly. Because sardines are small and low on the food chain, they tend to have lower levels of heavy metals like mercury compared with larger fish, a point in their favor for regular consumption. For variety, try different flavor profiles, mustard and dill, tomato sauce with olives, or even a Mediterranean mix with roasted peppers. Sardines can also be blended into a spread with Greek yogurt and parsley, then used as a dip for vegetables or crackers. Whether grilled, baked, or straight from the can, sardines offer a quick, tasty way to support natural collagen levels while enjoying the benefits of a nutrient-dense fish. Number 4, eggs. Eggs aren't a direct source of collagen, but they deliver all 9 essential amino acids, especially proline, which your body uses to create collagen. They also contain leucine, which helps stimulate muscle repair, and vitamins B2 and B12, which support healthy cell division. This makes eggs a simple, cost-effective way to give your body the raw materials it needs to keep skin firm and joints flexible. You can eat eggs at any time of day, soft-boiled with a sprinkle of sea salt, in an omelette filled with spinach and bell peppers, or mixed into a vegetable frittata for meal prep. If you're watching calories, use 2 egg whites and 1 whole egg, increasing the protein content while cutting back on fat. For a quick protein boost, hard-boil a batch at the start of the week and keep them in the fridge. Grab one with a piece of fruit before you head out the door. Beyond amino acids, eggs supply choline, a nutrient that helps build cell membranes and supports brain health. The yolk also offers lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants linked to eye health, which can help protect skin cells from mild sun damage. Try to choose pasture-raised or omega-3 enriched eggs when possible. They often have higher levels of these beneficial nutrients. If you're sensitive to eggs or allergic, you can still support collagen production by pairing plant-based protein sources like tofu or tempeh with vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers and strawberries. But for most people, a simple scramble or poached egg on whole grain toast provides a low-cost, high-value way to keep your body stocked with the building blocks for new collagen. Number 5, organ meats. Organ meats, such as liver, heart, and tongue, are often called nature's multivitamin because they concentrate nutrients in one spot. They contain collagen as well as glucosamine and chondroitin sulfate, compounds that help maintain joint cartilage. Liver is especially high in vitamin A and B vitamins, which support skin cell turnover and energy metabolism. Heart offers CoQ10, a compound that cells use to generate energy, which may help repair damaged tissues. To include organ meats without feeling overwhelmed, start by adding small amounts. Chop 1 ounce of beef liver into a ground beef recipe like chili or meatballs, or swap out half the ground beef in a taco mix for ground chicken hearts. If the flavor is too strong, blend organ meat with lean cuts and plenty of spices. Cumin, paprika, and garlic all help mellow the taste. Many cultures prepare organ meats as festive dishes. Think pâté with crackers, liver and onions, or heart kebabs. For a slow cooker version, toss chunks of organ meat with sliced onions, garlic, broth, and your favorite herbs. Then cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. The long, gentle heat tenderizes the meat while keeping nutrients intact. Because organ meats can concentrate toxins, choose sources from grass-fed, pasture-raised animals. Limit intake to 1 to 2 servings per week and rotate between different organs to avoid overloading any one type of nutrient. When prepared well, organ meats can become a staple that supports collagen supply, joint comfort, and overall nutrient balance, all in a surprisingly small serving. Number 6, chicken skin. Chicken skin is about 30% collagen and offers a simple way to boost intake while enjoying a familiar protein. When you roast or air fry chicken thighs and drumsticks with the skin on, you not only get crispy, flavorful bites, but also a helping of collagen and other connective tissue proteins. Calories will go up since skin adds fat, but the payoff includes support for skin elasticity, joint cushioning, and even gut lining repair. To make chicken skin dishes more often, look for bone-in, skin-on cuts at the store or butcher. Pat the skin dry and season with salt, pepper, and your choice of herbs. Rosemary, thyme, or smoked paprika work well. Roast at 425 degrees for about 35 minutes until the skin is golden and the meat is cooked through. For a lower fat option, remove the skin after cooking and reserve it for a snack. Crisp it in a pan and enjoy a small cluster of cracklings as a seat-side nibble. Leftover chicken skin can be turned into a seasoning base. Chop it finely, render the fat in a skillet, and use it to sauté vegetables or mushrooms for extra flavor and collagen. Freeze small portions of rendered fat in ice cube trays to add to soups or stir fries later. If you're watching your overall fat intake, balance chicken skin with lean sides, serve with steamed broccoli or a mixed salad, and limit other high-fat dishes that day. Even a single serving of chicken skin provides several grams of collagen along with protein, B vitamins and minerals like selenium. Used in moderation, it's an easy way to harness a natural source of collagen without changing your meal routine drastically. Number 7, shellfish. Shellfish, shrimp, crab, lobster and mussels have shells made of chitin and connective tissue that contain collagen. Eating the meat and any edible membranes delivers small amounts of collagen along with zinc, copper and selenium, minerals that help enzymes form new collagen in your own tissues. Shellfish also supply vitamin B12 and omega-3 fatty acids, which support brain health and reduce mild inflammation in joints. To enjoy shellfish, try simple preparations. Steam mussels in a broth of white wine, garlic and parsley, then serve with crusty bread to soak up the juices. Grill shrimp on skewers with a brush of lemon juice and olive oil, or bake crab legs with a sprinkle of Old Bay seasoning and a side of lemon wedges. Seafood sellers often carry mixed seafood blends, which you can toss with pasta, rice, or grain bowls for a quick meal. Because shellfish can cause allergies in some people, start with small portions if you haven't eaten them before. Also, watch for mercury levels. Shrimp, mussels, and oysters tend to be lower than larger shellfish, like certain crabs. Choose wild-caught or farm-raised from certified sources to reduce exposure to contaminants. Shellfish cook quickly, usually in under 5 minutes, so they make a good option when time is tight. If you buy frozen, thaw them in the fridge overnight for best texture. Pair your shellfish dish with vitamin C-rich sides, like bell pepper salad or lightly steamed broccoli, to give your body extra support in collagen creation. Regular use once or twice a week will add variety to your diet and provide another natural source of collagen and its supporting nutrients. Number 8, salmon skin. The skin on salmon fillets is packed with collagen, omega-3 healthy fats, and astaxanthin, a natural antioxidant that can help protect skin cells from mild oxidative stress. When cooked until crisp, salmon skin becomes a delicious, crunchy treat that pairs well with rice bowls, salads, or tacos. You can also bake or air fry skin strips as a snack, kind of like vegetable chips, but with protein. To prepare salmon skin, start with a skin-on fillet and pat it dry with paper towels. Lightly score the skin in a crosshatch pattern to help it crisp evenly. Season both sides with salt and pepper. Heat a non-stick skillet over medium-high and add a thin layer of oil. Place the fillet skin side down and press gently with a spatula for 20 seconds to ensure even contact. Cook for 3 to 5 minutes until the skin is deeply golden, then flip and finish cooking the flesh side for another 2 to 3 minutes, depending on thickness. Leftover crisp skin can be broken into pieces and sprinkled over grain bowls or mixed into soups just before serving. Its crunchy texture adds a contrast to soft rice or creamy avocado, while the collagen and healthy fats give your skin and joints a nutrient boost. If you prefer baking, place skin-on fillets on a parchment-lined sheet tray and bake at 450 degrees for about 12 minutes. The skin will puff and crisp up nicely. Serve immediately so it stays crunchy. For a lighter option, try air frying at 380 degrees for 8 minutes. Salmon skin is best used within a day of cooking. Store it in an airtight container in the fridge, separated from moist foods. Reheat briefly on a hot skillet or in an air fryer to restore crispness. By making salmon skin a regular part of meals, 2 to 3 times a week, you'll tap into a collagen-rich source that also supports heart health, brain function, and balanced inflammation. Number 9, beef cuts with connective tissue. Certain beef cuts, like oxtail, shank, chuck roast, and brisket, contain layers of connective tissue and cartilage rich in collagen. When cooked slowly in moist heat, these tougher cuts break down into tender meat and a gelatin-rich liquid that delivers collagen, amino acids, and minerals. Slow-cooked beef dishes can support joint comfort and skin health while providing hearty, satisfying meals. To make a collagen-rich beef stew, brown chunks of oxtail or shank in a hot skillet, then transfer to a slow cooker or Dutch oven. Add onions, carrots, celery, garlic, and herbs like thyme or bay leaf. Cover with broth or water, bring to a low simmer, then cover and cook for 4 to 8 hours until the meat is falling off the bone and the liquid is thick and glossy. Remove bones, shred the meat, and skim any excess fat if needed. Serve over mashed potatoes or whole grains. You can also use these cuts in homemade beef bone broth by adding a few pounds of meaty bones to your broth recipe. The resulting liquid will be richer and more gelatinous than a standard bone broth, thanks to the extra collagen in the meat itself. If time is short, look for pre-made oxtail stew at specialty markets or butcher shops. Many stores now carry sous vide or ready-to-heat versions. Just check the label for minimal additives and moderate sodium. Plan to eat connective tissue cuts once a week or every other week. Because they are fattier than lean steaks, balance your overall plate with vegetables and whole grains. Over time, you'll notice that these slow-cooked meals not only taste comforting, but also help support your body's natural collagen network from the inside out. Number 10, gelatin. Gelatin is the cooked, powdered form of collagen typically derived from animal bones and connective tissue. It dissolves in hot liquid and sets into a soft gel as it cools. Gelatin is easy to add to homemade treats like fruit jellies, panna cotta, or even collagen-infused coffee. Each teaspoon of unflavored gelatin powder provides around 6 grams of collagen protein in a convenient powder form. To use gelatin, sprinkle 1 tablespoon over 2 tablespoons of cold water and let it bloom for 5 minutes. Then stir in 1 cup of hot liquid, broth, juice, or tea until fully dissolved. Sweeten or flavor as desired and chill until set. You can make homemade gummies by mixing fruit puree, a bit of sweetener and gelatin, then pouring into molds. For a savory option, blend dissolved gelatin into soups or gravy as a thickener that adds collagen without changing flavor. Because gelatin has no taste once dissolved, you can slip it into smoothies or coffee. It thickens drinks and gives you a dose of collagen early in your day. If you're making a smoothie, add 1 teaspoon of gelatin powder right after blending, then drink before it fully sets. Unflavored gelatin is widely available at grocery stores. Make sure to choose brands that source from grass-fed or pasture-raised animals if you want to avoid GMOs and antibiotics. Some people who prefer a more refined option opt for hydrolyzed collagen peptides. These dissolve without needing to bloom, and they mix easily into cold or hot liquids. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons of gelatin powder daily, split between 2 servings. Along with the other foods on this list, gelatin makes a simple way to top up collagen intake without changing your meal routine dramatically. Over weeks of use, you may notice improvements in skin texture, joint comfort, and even digestion, since gelatin can help support the lining of your gut. Thanks for staying with us till the end. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment sharing which collagen-rich food you're most excited to try. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.